Well, I thought we played really well at Central Washington. Had one of our better first halves of the year. Had a 12-point lead, and Central is a team that can score quickly, and they came out second half and went on an 11-0 run to start the half, and fought back in, and we responded and actually went back up 8. But as has been the case for us this season, we just have had trouble finishing games, and some of that just has to do with just believing we can get it done, and it's been that type of year for us, obviously. And it's been very, very difficult and disappointing, especially for our seniors, who have really stepped up. Christopher Edward being one of the top players in the GNAC, and Brian Michaels, who played really well at Central Washington, Taylor Harris, Daniel Dutzman being a post grad for us. Those guys have just been phenomenal, and obviously it's disappointing for them not to enjoy some of the successes that we're used to having in our program. And so hopefully we're going to finish it really strong here in these next 2 games coming up with Simon Fraser and Western Washington.
To the team is just to enjoy it. We have a defensive mindset going in. We know that in order to get these wins, we have to do it on the defensive end.
So I was actually planning on going to Oregon State University, but after my senior year of high school, I got offered a scholarship to come here, and I'd always wanted to continue playing basketball, and at that point I had thought my career was over, so I kind of jumped at the chance to continue my playing career. So my first couple years were a little rough, school-wise. Just wasn't fitting in around campus, but the team really helped me, and it's kind of like a built-in family within the school. So they helped me get used to the school, and really made it easy for me to want to stay. Thought about transferring a few times, but ultimately I wanted to stay around the guys and continue playing. So it was an easy choice to stay and finish out here. Well, I want to coach eventually, of course, but I want to teach high school, preferably business classes. Doesn't matter what age group, but that'd be the goal: coach and teach high school.
Man, I chose coming up here just because I've never been to Oregon, and it was so beautiful. I fell in love with the campus when I came and visited, and I just wanted to leave. I wanted to experience something new, so Concordia was the perfect place to do it, and it was a brand new program entering the Division II, and I felt like I could make a mark. On basketball, it's been a blast. I felt like I've improved greatly from junior college, even high school. I've gained weight, I've gotten better skilled-wise, and I just met a great group of guys, and it's been real fun. And then for school, my GPA has been really good. It's very difficult being a psych major, and these courses are not easy, and I've been killing it in the classroom. And then joining FCA has been a blast, and being an intern with FCA and just doing all of that is just greatness because I get to meet all these high school kids in the area. I don't know, hopefully go play pro overseas, if not continue doing work with FCA or try to get into the ministry at some point.
I chose Concordia. First of all, I knew Jeff Christensen at the time. He was an assistant at Sunset, so already kind of had a pipeline through him. I had a number of Sunset alumni actually that attended here: Tony Holton, Dan Dutzman, Drew Martin, and a couple others. So I really was already pretty familiar with the coaching staff and the campus. And then once I arrived here, it just seemed like a good fit. In terms of athletics, my freshman year we won conference when we were still in the Cascade Conference. And we got to go to the national tournament, so it was really great. And then just this past year, we also made GNAC playoffs in only our second year. So those two were definitely major career highlights. Off the court, it's been pretty well. Studies are usually a big focus of mine. I'm majoring in business, so I'm really enjoying it. So I guess hoping to carry it on through graduation. Well, I'm hoping to eventually attend law school, but obviously that's a pretty expensive prospect. So we'll see if I can get there. I'm taking a year off, hopefully to work and build up the resources to get there, but we'll see.
As of right now, I'm not entirely sure what I'd like to do. I'd love to go pursue a professional career if that presented itself. I'd also love to, pursue working at Nike, Adidas. There's a lot of opportunities here in Portland, so whatever the door opens up, I'd love to take it.
Well, we've been really, really blessed to have young men who just are not just good basketball players, but outstanding young men and really involved in our campus. Starting with Daniel Dutzman, who already has his degree, he's working on his graduate degree, his teaching credential, his Master's of Art in Teaching. Daniel has been involved with our SAC and been in a leadership position around campus. He's very, very well respected. Taylor Harris was the top GNAC men's basketball player with the highest GPA, 3.97. Just virtually a 4.0. He's had 1 A- since he's been here. It's an incredible achievement. He'll graduate obviously with honors. Chris Edward, also on the all academic team in the GNAC stuff. Well over a 3-point, studying psychology. Also, Chris is head of our FCA, so he's just a real campus leader here, spiritually and academically as well as athletically. And Brian Michael's also an outstanding student, super talented. Brian is an outstanding artist. Shoe designer, has his own shoe design company. B Mike's Customs, give him a shout out there. At B Mike's Customs on Twitter. And these 4 young men are just extraordinary people that I just feel very honored and very privileged to coach. And I know that they're gonna, obviously the disappointments that we've had in not getting the wins that we would have liked to have had this season, hopefully will help them in their lives, handle adversity, and I think those young men are going to go on and do great things in their professional and personal lives.